Good morning, students. I am Dr. Uma B. Pujar, Assistant Professor of Commerce, Government First Grade College and PG Center, Dharwad. Today I am going to teach you about reconciliation of cost and financial accounts. In business organization where non-integrated accounting system is followed or where cost accounts and financial accounts are maintained separately, there will be difference in the profits of both the accounts. Reconciliation of cost and financial accounts means equalizing or tallying the profit or loss of both the sets of accounts by finding out the reasons for the differences in the results shown by two sets of accounts. So first, let us see the format of reconciliation statement. So if we take base as profit as per cost account or loss as per financial accounts, so following are to be added. So all expenses or overheads or opening stock of all the raw materials, work in progress or finished goods are overvalued in cost books. Those items are to be added as per this format. And closing stock undervalued in cost books are to be added, and any incomes, gains and any items which is credited in financial books are to be added to this format, and any expenses or overheads undercharged or under recovered are to be deducted, and also any expenses, losses or anything which is debited in financial books are to be deducted as per this format, and also opening stock over undervalued in cost book should be deducted. When you take profit as per cost account or loss as per financial account as base, these items are to be added or deducted. So there is another format. If you take base as profit as per financial accounts or loss as per cost accounts, the whole format will be reversed. That is, whatever you have added there are to be deducted here, and whatever deducted in that format should be added in this format. So this is the gist of the reconciliation format. Now let us solve one problem on reconciliation. So this is the problem. Prepare a statement of reconciliation from the following. Net profit as per cost account 3 lakh. Works overhead charge in cost account is 51,000. Works overhead charge in financial accounts is rupees 42,000. Income tax provided in financial accounts is rupees 90,000. Value of closing stock in cost accounts is rupees 28,125 rupees. Value of closing stock in financial accounts is rupees 31,125. Provision for doubtful debts rupees 30,000. Dividend on investment not included in cost books rupees 6,000. Preliminary expenses written off in financial accounts rupees 13,500. Stores adjustment credited in financial books rupees 1,500. Depreciation as per cost accounts rupees 10,000. Depreciation charge in financial books rupees 17,500. Share transfer fees credited in financial accounts rupees 6,000. Loss on sale of assets shown in financial accounts rupees 12,000. So this is the problem given. So let us solve this problem. So let us take base as net profit as per cost account rupees 3 lakh. So as per this problem, net profit as per cost account given is rupees 3 lakh. So we'll see the next item. Works overhead charged in cost account is rupees 51,000. Works overhead charged in financial account is rupees 42,000. So when we take net profit as per cost, so if any overhead is overcharged in cost should be added here. So we can see here in cost account it is 51,000, in financial account it is 42,000. So in cost books the works overhead is being over recovered. So the difference amount should be added here. So let us add it. So over recovery of works overhead is cost account is rupees 9,000. And let us see the next item. Income tax provided in financial account is rupees 90,000. So income tax we are paying it. It is an expenses. So as I said earlier, any expenses should be deducted according to the format. So income tax 90,000 should be deducted in this format. Let us deduct income tax provided. So less income tax provided in financial account. And the next item is value of closing stock in cost accounts is rupees 28,125. Value of closing stock in financial account is rupees 31,125. So according to the format, when the closing stock is undervalued in cost account, it should be added in the format. So you can see here cost account is undervalued when compared to financial account. So let us add the difference amount here. So undervaluation of closing stock 31,125 minus 28,025, it comes to rupees 3,000. So next, provision for doubtful debts rupees 30,000. Again, as I said, any expenses or losses should be deducted in this format. So provision for doubtful debts 30,000 should be deducted in this problem. So provision for doubtful debt 30,000 is been added to the list of deduction. Next, dividend on investment not included in cost books rupees 6,000. So dividend on investment, it is an income. So all incomes and gains should be added in this format. So let us add rupees 6,000. So dividend on investment not included in cost rupees 6,000. The next item is preliminary expenses written off in financial accounts. Preliminary expenses, again it is an expenses which should be deducted. So preliminary expenses written off in financial account rupees 13,500 is been deducted. Stores adjustment credited in financial books rupees 1,500. Credited means again it is an income. If it is given as debited, it should have been deducted. Here they are given as credited, so it is an income which should be added in this format. So stores adjustment credited in financial account rupees 1,500 is added here. Again, next item, depreciation as per cost account rupees 10,000. Depreciation charge in financial books is rupees 17,500. As I said earlier, which when any charges or overhead which is over recovered or overcharged should be added in cost, which whenever any cost is over recovered in cost, then it should be added. But here we can see it is under recovered, undercharged in cost. When we compare these two, so it should be deducted. So the difference amount 17,500 minus 10,000, 7,500 is deducted. Next item, share transfer fees credited in financial accounts rupees 6,000. Again, the credited means it is an income. So share transfer fees credited in financial account, it is an income. Let us add it. So share transfer fees credited in financial account is rupees 6,000. Next is loss on sale of asset. Loss means we have to deduct it. So these items are over now. Let us add all these things. It comes to 25,500. So the total of this, when we add to the net profit as per cost account, it comes to rupees 3,25,500. So there is one more item, loss on sale of assets, which should be deducted in this format. So loss on sale of asset is rupees 12,000. All the deductions made, the total comes to 1,53,000. So when we deduct from 3,25,500, in the answer will be 1,72,000, and this difference is the profit as per financial accounts. So this is the problem which we have taken base as net profit as per cost account. So when we take base as net profit as financial account here, the whole format will be reversed. But right now this is the problem. So if you have any doubts, please comment it. Thank you.